لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد.
ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض بداد. ليكن يومك للشعب ودادا ليكن حبك للأرض مداد.
MashaAllah.
It's not fair. It's not fair that this is even something that I think anyone has to go through.
Did you know that one of the most powerful speeches in history was given by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? This speech is known as the farewell sermon, and it was given close to the time of his death. There are 5 key lessons we can take from it. Number 1, don't hurt others. The Prophet, peace be upon him, says specifically, hurt no one so that no one may hurt you. Number 2, keep away from interest. Number 3, beware of the evil plots of the devil. Number 4, eliminate racism. The Messenger, peace be upon him, said all mankind is from Adam and Eve. An Arab has no superiority over a non-Arab, and a non-Arab has no superiority over an Arab. He also said no white person has any superiority over a black person, and the other way around. Number 5, lastly, he told us the importance of treating women well.
Masjids are free for clubs you have to pay. Allah gives us paradise for free, but yet—
Hey, psst, Jessica, come here. What's up? Look what I stuck in my backpack today. Is that beer? Shh, yes. That's like alcohol in the cup. Yes, didn't you tell me that you used to drink this all the time? Yeah, but you're Muslim. Okay, so what? Well, I'm pretty sure that's very haram, Muhammad. Okay, well, how would you know? You told me it's very haram for you to drink alcohol. Okay, so what? You're gonna go to Jahannam, and Allah's gonna be very mad at you. Okay, you know a little bit too much here. Astaghfirullah, I'm so disappointed in you. Okay, remind me to stop teaching you Arabic terms.
أمتي الله مولانا فجود الدماء
رد علي يا سادو خلي داك السمر راكد.
You know how we do.
Shakabo.
Free drinks.
Must have been a deadly kiss. Only love can.
Think big because Allah is greater. Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater than anything you can perceive and imagine. Since Allah is greater and everything happens because of His qudra, His power and His irada and His will, then we can't impose limitations on ourselves as if we know what the will of Allah is for our lives. How dare we? Allah has the picture. We just have a pixel, if that. So these limitations are really shaitan using your own voice against you to say, I can't think that big because who am I? You look at your previous limited experiences. This is all against the Islamic perspective because everything happens because of the will and power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we don't know how that's going to manifest itself. So what should that create? That should create a new realm of possibility for you to achieve whatever you can without those self-imposed limitations. And this is why when you have Allah in mind, it will free you from the shackles of your own limitations from that perspective.
Don't raise your children the way that your parents raised you, because their time and their birth is a different era than your time and your birth. This is what Ali radiallahu anhu said 1,400 years ago.
What is Afia? The shortest powerful prayer. Al-Abbas, the uncle of the Prophet, came to the Prophet and said, Ya Rasulullah, teach me a dua. The Prophet said, O my uncle, say, Allahumma inni as'aluka al-afiyah. O Allah, I ask you for afiyah. Do you know what is afiyah? To be saved from any afflictions, you are in afiyah. To be healthy, you are in afiyah. To have enough money, you are in afiyah. To live, you are in afiyah. to have your children protected, you are in afiyah. And if you are forgiven and not punished, you are in afiyah. So basically, afiyah means, "Oh Allah, protect me from any pain and sufferings." This includes both dunya and akhirah.
You into that?
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to your daily dose of soul detox. Take a break from social media today and just spend time being with yourself, being with your breath, and let me know how it feels.
وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري.
Oh my god!
بسبوس عاشق بتساوي دلعها بسبوس.
Assalamu alaikum. This is very important. We've just entered Dhul Hijjah, the best 10 days in the whole year. Yes, I'll say that again. The best 10 days in the whole year. Better than Ramadan. Thursday, 30th of June 2022, today. These 10 days, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tells us that good deeds are multiplied much more. So there's many things you should do. First of all, try and pray all 5 prayers on time. You can use the Pillars app to help you pray on time, inshallah. And try and pray in congregation in the mosque if you can. 2, you should read Quran as much as you can with tafsir and with translation. 3, you should try and do extra sunnah acts. If you can do the extra voluntary prayers, that'd be excellent. 4, try and pray the duha prayer. The duha prayer. Try and pray your witr prayer, and then maybe pray at night, qiyamul layl, even 2 rak'at. 5 or 4, I don't know. Try and give in charity. Multiplied, multifold in this month. Dhikr of Allah, subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar. Moisten your tongue with the remembrance of Allah, and following on from that, only speak if you have something good to say. Okay, try and perfect your manners, especially in these 10 days. Don't lie, don't backbite, don't gossip, okay? Don't say anything that is rude. And also, inshallah, fast Monday and Thursday. The reward for fasting is huge. So how about in these 10 best days of the whole year? Make the most of them. Honestly, this is the time to go into 5th gear. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
If you want to offer a qurbani on behalf of your family, it is sunnah and according to some, wajib for you not to cut your hair or your nails from Maghrib tonight, which is the 1st of Dhul Hijjah, all the way up until when your qurbani has been done. And if you don't know where to do your qurbani, go to the link.
Because suddenly,
It's over. And she said, damn, no, she put that around my wrist. I told her no.
How many girls do you know actually have hobbies?
Like some girls, like they knit or they read or something like that.
Dude, shout out to girls that knit. Shout out to my queens that know how to knit, make a blanket, a scarf, gloves. Like
talk about a green flag, eh?
Dude, that's a green flag. My mom.
Kitana wins. Flawless victory.
The 10 days of the Hijjah, righteous actions in it are far greater than any other day of the year. These 10 days of the Hijjah are coming our way. What is it that we should be doing for these days of the 10 days of the Hijjah? The first one is sincere repentance. The second one is we make the decision to benefit from these 10 days. We say to ourselves, when these 10 days come, inshallah ta'ala, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to exert every effort to do all the righteous deeds that I can, inshallah ta'ala. And the third one is al-bu'du anil ma'asi. Stay far from sins.
Smoke my back, smoke my...
Self-worth, valuing yourself, respecting yourself as a human being is actually one of the great crises in the world today. People in families across the world are facing a crisis of people who don't see any worth in themselves. A young man lives with worthlessness. He says, everybody else is doing better. This one already got married. Look at me. I've got nothing.
everybody tells me I'm a loser, I must be a loser. What does Iblis want to do? He wants to get people to say things around you in your life. They'll say things to you that make you feel worthless. They don't even realize they're doing it, but they're having this effect on you when you start thinking, yeah, maybe I am worthless.
Do you think it's okay to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to spare you from humiliation in this world as well?
I think secretly everybody worries about, being humiliated, and, they're afraid of it. They're worried that, somehow they'll say something, they'll do something, and somehow, they'll be humiliated for it. So absolutely. And, the dua we make, Allahumma stur awrati, like one of the duas that we make to Allah is to cover up our faults. And that is because indirectly we're worried about being humiliated. So that is why I think it's absolutely, as a Muslim, we make dua for it in this dunya and the hereafter.
And that's one of the things where the Prophet ﷺ's du'as are so beautiful and comprehensive. أعوذ بك من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. He would seek refuge in Allah from humiliation in this life